In your head right now, picture a child who likes to build things, who likes to take things apart and put them back together. Picture a child who is super computer savvy and even knows how to write a few lines of code. Now, be honest. Did you picture a girl? If you didn't, you're not alone. Hi, my name is Tina Liu, and I'm super passionate about the gender gap in math and computer science. See, the stereotypical image of a mathematician or computer scientist is male. Implicit stereotypes that girls suck at math or computer science pervade society, causing girls to demonstrate less interest and achievement in these fields. So it isn't surprising that when girls are told they are worse than boys at math, or even reminded that they are girls, they perform worse than a control group on a mathematics exam. These stereotypes have caused a growing gender gap in math and computer science. In 1984, 37% of computer science majors were women. But by 2014, this number had decreased to just 18%. Furthermore, if a woman initially chooses to major in computer science, she is twice as likely as a male to switch from the field. This increase in the gender gap can be due to professor gender, which is another source of implicit stereotypes. Researchers have shown that when a female student has a female professor, the gender gap is mitigated considerably. But since so few women choose to major in computer science, and even fewer stick with it, female computer science professors are outnumbered almost 10-1 in senior faculty positions. So implicit stereotypes are not only contributing to the current gender gap, but they're also contributing to the future gender gap, causing this self-reinforcing cycle. To solve this problem, we need to first target and mitigate the root cause: implicit math is male stereotypes. I decided to do just that by starting my own organization called Equalize It. For me, the gender gap isn't just numbers on paper. Growing up in a conservative Chinese household, I was constantly told that math wasn't for me, that I should pursue the liberal arts as my brother participated in fancy math competitions. And as if overcoming my parents' biases was not enough, I also had to overcome society's boundaries. Last summer, as a computer science research intern at Monmouth University, I was the only girl working with 11 other boys. As the only girl in the room, I just felt like I didn't belong. I was afraid of speaking up for the fear that if I made a mistake, they would blame it on my gender. And so, I decided to do something to end this disparity. Through Equalize It, I created a summer program in which I taught 19-year-old girls math and computer science through fun activities like fraction basketball and a bake sale game. This school year, I've continued my efforts, teaching computer science at Oasis of Haven, a female empowerment organization in Paterson, New Jersey. Every week, we do a fun new activity through code.org or Made with Code. And through my blog, Project Girlspire, I've used my writing to empower other young women and to tell them that they are good enough to succeed in computer science. But there is still so much that's left for me to do. Through Equalize It, I plan to lobby government officials to make computer science education available to all students and, one day, a part of our core curriculum. Women who try AP Computer Science in high school are 10 times more likely to major in it in college. Girls are good at computer science. They just have to try and see it for themselves. So, why does closing the gender gap matter? What impact can it have on our world? Well, right now you're watching this video on YouTube, using the internet on whatever fancy computer, tablet, or phone you own. 15 years ago, you likely would have never thought this marvel of technology is possible. And in 15 more years, you'll be using even more impossible technologies, perhaps watching a holographic version of me talking to you. For us to have access to these innovative technologies in the future, we need to have an army of creative, diverse-minded computer scientists today. And if these computer scientists are all male, we'll be doing a disservice to ourselves. We need more females in computer science to bring more diverse experiences and perspectives to our technologies. For women to achieve true equality with men, we need to attain income equality first. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, computer and information technology jobs have a median annual salary of over $81,000, which is over double the average salary of all occupations. Employment in the computer industry is projected to grow to 4.4 million jobs in the next 10 years. If we keep driving women away from these lucrative jobs with crazy and still growing employment opportunities, we'll never achieve true gender equality. So we need to close the gender gap in math and computer science. Reversing implicit stereotypes is the first step, a step that I've already begun to take, and a step that I hope you'll take with me too. Thank you.